America.
The name, United Nations, coined by United States President Franklin D. Roosevelt, was first used in the Declaration by United Nations on January 1, 1942, during the Second World War, when representatives of 26 nations pledged their governments to continue fighting together against the Axis powers. The forerunner of the United Nations was the League of Nations, an organization conceived in similar circumstances during the First World War and established in 1919 to promote international cooperation and to achieve peace and security. The League of Nations ceased its activities after failing to prevent the Second World War. In 1945, representatives of 50 countries met in San Francisco at the United Nations Conference on International Organization to draw up the United Nations Charter. Those delegates deliberated on the basis of proposals worked out by the representatives of China, the Soviet Union, the United Kingdom, and the United States at Dunbarton Oaks in Washington, D.C. in August and October of 1944. The charter was signed on June 26, 1945, by the representatives of those 50 countries. The United Nations officially came into existence on October 24, 1945, when the charter has been ratified by China, France, the Soviet Union, the United Kingdom, the United States, and by a majority of the other signatories. United Nations Day is celebrated on October 24th every year since its conception. Although the United Nations is better known for being a global peacekeeping organization, it's also known for being a biblical prophesized organization for global control and the end of days. Many people also believe that the UN and its flag are the symbol for the New World Order, or global government.
How's it going, folks? This is Johnny K with the We the People of RI Free Speech TV show. It's been a long time since I've been in front of the red light, and we're here today at Warwick Mall to protest the presence of the UN flag on Warwick Mall property. We've made contact with Aram Garabedian, who is now en route to New York, we presume, for the UN meetings this weekend. But we have a gathering of 10, 15 people here to give out some information. It's a heads up to what's going on here with the UN, what it means, and why, ask questions on why it's here on Warwick Mall property. We have a few people that would like to say a few words. I'm here with Dan Bidondi, host of Truth Radio, and he's here to offer his opinions and words on what the UN flag flying at the Warwick Mall means to him. Dan?
Thank you, sir. I'll tell you what it means to me. It means the end of liberty. Now, to glance over there to see that trash bag called UN flag flying on American soil where my founding fathers, your founding fathers, our relatives died for, to protect this land, protect the Constitution. But the UN openly declaring they want to dissolve the Constitution. The UN openly declaring they want a global government, a one-world religion, a one-world government, and a one-world economy. They're openly declaring, calling for a new world order. Barack Hussein, Barry Soetoro has called for a new world order. Bill Clinton called for a new world order. Both Bushes called for a new world order. Tony Blair's called for a new world order. The Pope, the last two popes have called for a new world order. And it goes on and on. Herman Ron Pruitt's calling for a new world order. Henry Kissinger, new world order. I mean, I could go on all day with the new world order. But the thing is, we want to stop it here in the state of Rhode Island in a public place called the Warwick Mall, where all of us here grew up going to this mall. And they want to dissolve our Constitution by hanging that trash bag called the UN flag. And as host of Truth Radio, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to go on the air, truthradio.cc, everybody, www.truthradio.cc. I'm going to present this all over the air, okay? I'm going to put the phone number out of the mall, Mr. Garabedian's phone number. I want everybody to call, okay? Call relentlessly every day, make formal complaints, until that UN flag comes down. Yes, it's his right to put a UN flag because it's his property. But you know what? If he's going to put a place to serve the public, it's about time he's going to serve the public right. And by serving the public is honoring our Constitution of the United States. And I, Dan Bidondi, and all these people here joining us today, okay, we're true patriots, and we are not going to stand for this, okay? And we want to send a message out to anyone who supports the United Nations and the United Nations itself. We, the people of Rhode Island, we, the people of the United States, are not going to stand for their tyranny. We will do everything we can. We're calling for a peaceful revolution. That's right, a peaceful revolution to stop the United Nations, the New World Order, dead in its tracks. And I'm Dan Bidondi, host of Truth Radio. Thank you, and have a good day. God bless you, guys.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Peaceful revolution. A peaceful revolution. What Dan was just talking about, peaceful revolution that involves information. This right here, as a product of We the People of RI Free Speech TV show, this is a peaceful protest, informational protest to the UN flag. This is our Constitution in motion right here. This is our First Amendment right, the free speech zone we got going on out here. The UN, the New World Order, if that ever comes to fruition, and it's been in the works for years and years now, there will be no First Amendment. We wouldn't be standing out here right now being able to utilize our First Amendment rights. Hi, folks. Johnny K with the We the People of RI Free Speech show here again. Again, we're at Warwick Mall protesting the presence of the UN sign on Warwick Mall property. I'd like to introduce to you a familiar face of the TV show, Mr. Adam Cole.
Hi, everybody. Basically what happened is, our feelings about the United Nations aren't a point that's put across too quickly. But someone that we know noticed the United Nations flag flying here at the mall, and they went to Facebook about it, and there were a lot of responses. Why is that flag there? And anybody who knows about the United Nations knows that they openly state that they want to bypass our Constitution and change our form of government entirely. And they've already signed contracts and made agreements with Mayor Avedizian of Warwick. Governor Kachiri has signed an agreement with the United Nations bypassing our legislative process. So this flag here at the mall, what we know about it, we kind of compare it to, as offensive would be the Nazi flag flying at the mall. The public would be instantly outraged about this. So we're here for this reason. We tried to get the flag removed, and then we were removed, it being private property. So we're here on the sidewalk, and we're doing what we can to bring awareness to the topic of the United Nations and exactly what they plan to do to the United States of America.
Hi, folks. Johnny K here again. We're at Warwick Mall protesting the presence of the UN flag. Another familiar face to the TV show, Mr. Chris Cons.
All right, I'm here to tell you about H.R. 1146, the American Sovereignty Restoration Act, which is sponsored by Ron Paul. You can go online, look it up, H.R. 1146, and please sign the petition, call Congress, and get them on board with this. This takes the UN out of the U.S. and the U.S. out of the UN. Thank you.
Hi, folks. Johnny K. We're back again at the Warwick Mall protesting the presence of the UN flag here. I have a true patriot by the name of Randy Swanson. Randy?
Yeah, I'm here as an American citizen standing up for the Constitution of the United States of America, and I am quite bewildered today, wondering why there's a UN flag hanging on a flagpole behind me right next to an MIA flag. It's quite a discouraging sight, and I would recommend to everybody out there to do your own research and stand up for freedom. Only the guilty fear the truth.
Thanks, Randy. Again, we're here at Warwick Mall protesting the presence of the UN flag.
This concludes this program broadcast. We the People, a freedom of speech television show. Go to www.wethepeopleofri.org.